Everybody knows that the job market is really tough right now for everybody, but college grads especially. And this is something that I was dealing with, 2 decades ago, graduating college. Just a tough market, and it kept getting tougher and tougher. Well, here we are 2 decades later, and it doesn't seem like it's gotten any easier. I want to bring into the conversation Brenda Siri. She's the CEO of Corporate Connections, also an adjunct professor at UTD on professional development, helping college students get jobs, so certainly an expert in the field. Brenda, thanks for coming on. We appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me, Clayton.
So how hard is it for college students to get jobs after they graduate?
It's difficult for even tenured people who have experience and they have a network of people that they can, work with and try to make connections in companies. It's much harder for students, right? They have a variety of factors that are going against them, and some of them start with just not understanding how to properly apply for a job once they get their college degree. I think a lot of students think, okay, I've done the work, I've gotten the degree, it should be really easy, and it really isn't. There are so many students graduating right now, and then you've got the factor of during COVID, a lot of undergraduate students went back and got master's degrees. So you've got undergraduate students competing against master's degree students for similar salaries.
And then it brings up also the age-old debate of, do you want experience or do you want someone who's fresh and new that you can mold into whatever you want, as far as the employers go?
That's right. However, employers today are going to look at students more often, the ones that have had internships during the time that they were in college, so they were gaining some experience, right? I think, yes, there is a fresh perspective of these new young individuals who have come out with all of this great learning experience, but they also do typically want someone with some level of work experience. So internships are very important to get when you are in college.
And again, 41% of new graduates now working in jobs that typically don't require a college degree, up 2% from January. We're speaking this morning with adjunct professor at UTD on professional development, Brenda Siri. So how does AI factor into this? Does artificial intelligence play a role in this at all?
It does. I personally, the students that I teach are STEM students, so a lot of them are focused on getting degrees that have an AI component or data analytics, which is something a lot of companies are relying on today, right? But there's a lot of fear, in the industry. Is AI going to take away jobs? And I don't think it's going to completely eliminate jobs, but I think it's going to change the type of jobs that are available, because data and understanding your customers is extremely important for companies and their success today. AI is also going to change, industries that are there right now. Cybersecurity, as an example, years ago didn't really have an AI component. Now it really does. So if you're in school and you're learning, getting some sort of training in AI is really critical today.
Good insight. You can find Brenda Siri at corporateconnectionsllc.com, where she's the CEO. Thank you so much for taking time to join us this morning.
You bet, Sybil. It was great talking with you both.